Welcome to Unity Center for Spiritual Growth's Midday Faith Lift. I'm Barbara Kowalska, and it is my joy to be here. It is my joy to join you in this experience of self-discovery, of self-awareness, of self-realization. I've talked before about the reason that any of us stops and goes into the silence is because we feel this desire. We feel this longing to be in touch with more of who we really are. We feel this longing for maybe just more than what we're experiencing, not knowing what it's going to be, just knowing that there's got to be more than our human experience. I was looking at one of my mentors, spiritual mentors, Gangaji's quotations this morning. And this is the one that described kind of this feeling, this longing. She says, it is the desire for true freedom, for real fulfillment, a kind of homesickness for the beloved, a hunger for the wonder of your own being. A hunger for the wonder of your own being. I think that is a good description. Once we become aware that there is more to life than the human experience, that hunger for the wonder of our being begins to surface, begins to beat in our hearts. And so we, each of us, in our own way, are responding to that hunger, that longing, that desire. And as we do so, we do let more of what is right here and has always been here express through this human experience, through this human body, this human mind. We get closer and closer to dissolving that veil between human and divine, closer to understanding that it is all one. And so we continue this practice of stopping everything else for just a few minutes and giving ourselves the time and the space to feel into the truth of us. To do so without expectation or without preconception. We let ourselves be. And so I invite you to take a nice deep breath and let your eyes gently close. And as we watch the breath rising and falling, we give thanks again for our choice to follow our desire, to heed our inner prompting, to let this experience of who we have always been, who we will always be, to nourish us, to inspire us, to comfort us. So we let go of the tethers that we have taken up, the events of the day or the demands of our responsibilities. We just relax into this moment and open as we breathe, open to the space of us. Excuse me. Open to the space of us. The wonder of us. As we breathe and our body softens and relaxes, it's easier and easier to just surrender to this moment, to allow it to unfold in us, guided by the love of our true nature, guided by the wisdom of our true nature. And so again, we let go of expectations. We let go of everything but knowing this is important. This is now. This is our truth. We go into the silence alone and together, supporting each other in knowing more about ourselves. And gently now, let us again give thanks for our heeding our inner prompting, for our knowing it's time to take a break. It's time to pause and refresh our awareness of the truth of us, of our essence, of our beingness. So we can open our eyes refreshed, renewed, ready for whatever our experience has imparted to us to become part of our daily life. We're now ready to trust that our awareness is expanding, our conscious awareness of our truth is expanding. It is becoming easier and easier to accept the truth of who we really are, and therefore the truth of who everyone else is. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for bringing forth the fullness of your identity. Thank you. Thank you. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.